Morning, it's the 2nd of November 2021. I'm just feeling really sad because, I've had unexplained chronic fatigue for 11 years and I'm just trying so hard to get on top of it. I've had IBS for years and I accepted that's what it was. You can't do anything about it. And then I realised actually maybe I should do something about it. Something called SIBO that is often mistaken for IBS, and you shouldn't just accept something that you can't. If you've got IBS, there's a reason for it. So find out what that reason is, correct it, and live a better life. And I've been tested for SIBO, cured that through antibiotics years ago and different rounds of probiotics, and really didn't clear the brain fog. And I found maybe 3 or 4 years ago that if I went to the gym every morning or did some quite heavy exercise, then I'd feel better, at least get through the day. And so that's what I've been doing now for about 4 years. I've been going to the gym probably about 5 times a week, either gym or going for a run. I have to absolutely force myself to get there, and it's just absolutely exhausting. If I didn't go to the gym or go for a run in the morning, I wouldn't be in a job. I wouldn't have the energy or the focus to be able to be in work. I'm just trying to keep my head above water. I've been in a new job for 4 months now. It is quite full on. I've just been kind of trying to educate myself about probiotics and what might be causing them, and gut microbiome. And so I've gone through different rounds of different probiotics. I've tried Alflorex, I've tried Alflorex and Zenflor together. I got a histamine reaction after that. I tried VSL3, and that started to wane after a while. I've tried bovine cholesterol, that started to, on top of the VSL3, that started to work initially, but then dropped off. Then I thought, well, actually, maybe it's not to do with my microbiome, maybe it's a leaky gut, which is unproven, but kind of makes sense with the symptoms that I've got. So what is helpful to that is bovine cholesterol, so I might go back to that at some point and try Megaspore, so spore-based probiotics. So I've been on Megaspore for nearly 2 weeks now. Initially I took 2 per day, and I think that was way too much. I didn't realise I needed to scale, so I needed to go from 1 every other day to 1 every day to 2 potentially. And so after a week of two per day, I dropped down to 1 every other day, and so I'm kind of still there, and it's 2 weeks in. I'm also really just cutting back down to simple foods ideally. So what I did find is the day of I had a colonoscopy about 8 months ago now, and I felt brilliant on that day when I had my brain's just not working. When I had, oh God, what do you call it? Basically, drugs that flush your system out, so there's no barriers when they're going in with the colonoscopy. I had very simple food, just plain chicken, plain jacket potato, a couple of other things. So I thought, well, if I go back to that, I haven't quite got back to that, but I'm eating very simple food. So like bananas, jacket potato, scrambled eggs, salmon, either smoked salmon or cooked, nuts, and that's just been it. And I haven't really seen the improvement. I mean, I did have some crisps yesterday, just lightly salted crisps that seems to cause me a whole load of problems today. But just eating a packet of ready salted crisps shouldn't be making my IBS flare at like 5 or 6 on Bristol stool chart, which means, yeah. So, and I realised I've just felt exhausted today after being to the gym this morning, that I just didn't eat enough carbs yesterday. So I think I've only ate about 100 grams of carbs, and you need about 300 from your RDA. So, but then the reason why I was dropping carbs is because if I increase the carb intake, then I get IBS symptoms, but I seem to get them anyway. So I might as well just increase the carb intake. Aside from all that, I'm just exhausted, and I'm just drained, and I just want to have a normal life, and I'm sick and tired of getting up and forcing myself to gym and trying to pretend that I'm fine at work and trying to, run meetings where I'm competent and I can articulate, and just really fighting, and I'm just, but I need the salary because it means that I can try things from a supplement point of view. It means I can get massages every now and again that really help with my tension headaches. It means that ideally, I can provide for my girlfriend and having a kid at some point, not too far away, because that needs to happen. So it's just a lot going on, and I'm just trying my best. But I think this morning, because I didn't have enough carbs yesterday, I just feel exhausted. I'm just sick of it. I just want a few good days. I just need a few good days. That since coming off ESL3, I think I've really struggled to have any good days, any good periods particularly, and it's just really, really hard. So, I just want some answers. I don't know what a life, from in this position in 30 years' time, it's just not, it's not a life I want to live, really. So if you've got any answers, I basically try everything, then let me know. Okay. Speak to you soon. Bye.